Hey friends, do you need a spring refresh? Join me for some beautiful, simple, yet budget-friendly ideas to refresh your space. Welcome to the House of Jen. My name is Jenny. If you have not already, please subscribe so you don't miss a thing.
Hey friends, and happy spring. I am so glad you joined me today. Today we are going to do a super simple spring refresh. I love to continually make things a little brighter, a little happier, and that is just what we are going to do in our home. We want the house to not only look great, but feel cozy and comfortable and also smell really nice. So let's do this. Hey friends, so I was shopping today and my plan was to show you all these cute little things that I bought doing a spring reset, a spring refresh, because yes, I have already bought some things and decorated for spring, but spring is like a continual spring up. And you know, the epiphany that I had was I don't need to keep buying a ton of things, which I'm sure I will later. But at that particular moment, I did not, because I just need to clean and kind of spruce up the things that I have. So what I did buy, very proud of myself, was 2 spools of ribbon. So I'm going to be mindful and intentional as I am decorating, and we are going to try to create kind of like touches of cream, touches of white, touches of botanical, just we're going to make it all refreshed. So come on, let's do it. Okay guys, so I'm just going to kind of create with you. Isn't this cute? It says Gwen, imagination to creation. That's what we're going to do. We're going to create. So I'm thinking I'm just going to take the ribbon. It's a very simple ribbon. If you're wondering, I got it at Walmart. It was the last one of its kind. So maybe some other people are thinking neutral tones as well. I feel like you can't go wrong with neutrals, okay? Maybe comment below, are you decorating? I think pastels are super fun and can be super fun, but okay, that's too short, isn't it? It's still a little too short. Let's go a little bit longer. But, you know, I feel like you cannot go wrong with cream. It's just classic. It reminds me of like vanilla, and I think vanilla is like one of my favorite flavors. Does that make me boring? But I think it's fun. Okay. We could do a double bow. Like we could do one right here and one right there, but I almost feel like it would be too much. Like this is, you know, the trend they had, like the little bunny topiaries. Do y'all remember that? That was everywhere last year. And the whole topiary had like bunny boxwood ears. Okay, I never bought those because my personality, my style is take something classic and have it out year round. Because where are you going to put your bunny topiaries? It's going to be clutter, and then you're going to realize that it's decluttering, and you're going to probably declutter and donate them eventually. Is probably what you're going to do. So you might as well get some classic pieces and then just dress them up. So we are going to add these cute little ribbons. Okay, one hack, if you've already gotten this far like I have, just make the other one longer and then retie. Okay? All right. Let's see. So we're going to do that. I really like this little cream ribbon. I think it's so sweet and so cute. And I'm not making a very complicated ribbon. I am just very simply using this. Okay. So now I'm just going to even up. You know, the V's are very fun, and so are just the little doing an angle. So I think I'm just going to do a little diagonal and just keep it simple this year. All right. There. Isn't she cute? Okay, so I have about 1 billion table runners. Anybody else collect table runners like coins or stamps? I do. I have 2 buckets full. So I'm just putting a black linen, and don't be commenting that this is not ironed. I'm just showing you for display. Yes, there are 1,000 wrinkles all over them. Would I iron it every time? Probably not, because my husband likes to do the ironing. No, he doesn't like doing it. He does it a lot of times for me because I hate to iron. I loathe it, but I will do it occasionally. So I'm just going to put this black runner here, and then I have this beautiful sheer tulip. Now you could totally do like a white, but it kind of pops with, and you can kind of see it better with the sheer little tulip embroidery. Embroidery is huge this year. Like I've looked on like Pottery Barn and the tables. This looks good on the table, but they're pillows on Pottery Barn. Oh, you'll have to check it out. They're so pretty this year. Like white and cream. Big Pottery Barn fan. Okay, so we've got that. That looks good. And then I'm also a big fan of Target threshold items. So I have 2 of these, which I have used for Christmas, fall, all the seasons. And I would highly recommend, if you don't want a lot of clutter, get some vases that are like cream, like this, that are just like highly useful and versatile for, you can swap out your, I think, big, leaves for the fall, like a pop of orange. So pretty. Okay, so we have those. Those are good. And I don't know if you watched the video when I picked up my florals, but these are so cute. I don't know. Comment below. Are these like ranunculus? I think they're ranunculus. I think that's what they are. So I should know, right? But now there's like all these varieties and the hybrids and, but anyway, I think they're ranunculus. So we're just going to pop one right there. And then we're going to pop, let's see, I've got another one here. We're going to place that one in here, just like so. And then you've got to zhuzh a lot. Now tell me, what do y'all think? Should I leave them just like this, or should I add a pop of this kind of grassy look behind and intertwined? I kind of prefer, I think I kind of prefer the grass because it's kind of whimsical and it gives it that texture. I do flower arranging and they always say add texture with the flower arranging. So I think sometimes less is more, but sometimes more is more. And I feel like in this situation, that more is more. So we're going to do that. I could add ribbon, but we have the ribbon here. So I'm just going to go with it. Okay, guys. So I have these cute little boxwood, what would you call them? Like planters. And I absolutely love them because they're great and versatile. Again, you can use them for Christmas, but I feel like you can use them for Easter. And I'm going to make them for Easter too, because we got our happy little ribbon. This one, scallops are big this year. And I almost gave in and got one of those really cute scallop baskets, which I think are super, super cute. But I'm being a little frugal this year because I always end up with so much clutter and I'm trying to be better. So this has the little scallop lace ribbon, which I think is so, so sweet. And I think what we're gonna do is we're just going to add them, is my vision for when I saw this in the store. This was like $1.97, you guys, $1.97 at Walmart. So that's kind of hard to beat. So we just do that and we're gonna tie this very simply onto the pot. Okay, look how absolutely precious that is. So we're gonna cut this one, and I could do like a little V or whatever, but I feel like that's really kind of sweet. Look at the ribbon. It just adds a little something to it. And then we'll decide, I'm going to do the same thing on this other one here, and we'll decide where we want to put those. Okay, so here we are at the mantle. Everyone decorates their mantle, right? And I was talking with my husband and I'm like, I've had this coppery kind of mirror, which I think it's very intricate. It's very pretty, but it's screaming Tuscan, right? Tuscan is lovely, but I am trying to create more of like a black and white modern type of feel in the house. So comment below, do you think I should spray paint it black, white, kind of I'm wanting to swap it up. So tell me what you think. But in the meantime, I have these other white vases, which I've used for like Christmas and everything before. But, you know, I think at this time of year, especially for spring, I think I like to decorate with a lot of white. I just feel like it just makes everything look clean. And then I got these at Aldi, these little, they're so sweet. Although I did check out the florals. They have a lot of pretty florals at Hobby Lobby. So y'all check those out too. But I'm just popping these in for a nice little neutral. But, you know, if you do want a pop of color, I would suggest just getting a really, I like yellow, okay? I like pops of yellow against black. And so what I'm going to do, hold on 1 second, I'm going to grab it. Pause. Okay, so here we go. I have this cute, it's like a yellow, I don't even know what it is, but it looks kind of realistic. Actually, I love consignment shopping. Do we have other consignment shoppers? Comment below if you like to consign, thrift, where your favorite places are to go. Okay, so this is really cute, and I feel like it has the whole like orchid vibe to it. Orchids are big, you know, and so I need to dust it. Oh my, look guys, spring cleaning, they say it for a reason, right? This is bad. Okay. But we're gonna pop this one right here. And I feel like it's kind of sweet next to the black. Again, I really want to go more neutral, but it's kind of fun. She's kind of fun down there. It's so cute, okay? Because I did have my lantern, but don't y'all feel like that's a little wintry? I mean, it would be, I could put like a big cream bow on that. So comment below, do you think I should just put this and then add like a big kind of white or cream bow? Or do you like my fun little orchid? What do you think? Okay, so always decorate with what you like. And I like bows. They just make me happy. And I like tulips. So why not combine bows and tulips? Especially like tulips this time of year. Why don't we have some like sticking out, some a little bit higher, some a little bit lower, so they look kind of natural and fun. And we're just gonna stick them on our little end table here. And it's simple and it's chic and it's fun and beautiful. And another mistake that I have made that I'm gonna ask you, please do not make, because I've made it 5 million times and I've regretted it. Not all the time, but I get way too many pillows, okay? I am that shopper that goes, oh, this is cute, this is cute, this is cute. I love all of it. So what I did, and I'm so proud of myself, I got pillow covers. Okay, why do I always buy a ton of pillows? It's just not necessary. So if you get some good feather inserts, okay, don't get the cheapy. I know you want to get the cheapy pillows. Get the feather pillows, okay, because they're just more cushy, all right? And you've got the little zippers and you want to size up. So these are 18-inch pillow covers, okay? And I have a 20-inch feather pillow insert. Guess, y'all just guess how much I spent for both of these on clearance. Are you guessing? Less than $5 for the pair. I mean, it was Amazon. You can find a lot of cute pillow covers on Amazon. So, trying to decide, I could just throw them. They're just the right size, and I could totally just leave them on my sofa like that. I feel like that is a really great look. But if you're like, hey, you know, I think I want a little more, add a little neutral toned linen option, which is really cute because the linen, you can kind of make them choppable there. They're chopping the linen pillow. These are the ones that came with them, and you can totally tuck those on the side. I kind of like that, the little look of three. Actually, it's a little busy. But it works. The other thing I really love, this pillow I've had so long. I believe it was Z Gallery on clearance, but I love embroidered. This is a classic piece that it just does not go out of style, you guys. So I could totally just take the linen pillow and this pillow and then just take those two pieces and leave it like that, which I think would look really nice. Or I could take a complimentary smaller pillow. Is that upside down? No. Okay. So I could take this and then do this pillow and have a little flatter pillow just like that. And I think that works too. Which one do you like the best? Okay, so going with more neutral, I have two of these neutral vases. I love them so much. They are heart and hand, and they are so versatile and allow me. So I have my black, and I just have like a little pinstripe runner thing. And then these guys, they were a few years ago, at the Target. And I just like to kind of whimsically just kind of put them in there. So they kind of look like cream dandelions. They're so cute. But they just let them have their own quirky personality of their own. Let them do their thing and they will be just fine. And I also like that they're like so easy to just pop in there and you don't have to fuss with them. You really, really don't. I like the texture, the material. I said you don't have to fuss with them, but I'm fussing with them. Okay, then I have a couple of books here. Like I could totally add some more books, but I just have like 2 books stacked. And again, had to add a bunny, right, for Easter, but it's a wood tone bunny. And so we have the little wood tone bunny, and we're just gonna pop him on the other side so that we have something going on here that's taller. That's your rule, right? And then something going on here that's shorter. And then, you know, whatever. I like my little wood bunny, but whatever you want to put there. Okay, so I need your opinion again. Do you think I should just leave this blank like this? But I have this cute little like ginger jar picture. Again with the dust. You know what I'll be doing this week? Some spring cleaning. Okay. But so I feel like this is kind of cute just to pop behind it. And it adds a little interest. So you have a little ginger jar picture and it almost kind of balances it out a little bit. What do you think? Okay, so layering always is a fun, practical idea. So I have this big bowl right here. And then I have this other little blue bowl that I got on clearance when I was shopping at Hobby Lobby. I will put that video below for you to see because it was so much fun to go shopping. But this has this, I still have the price tag on it. It was $2.99, okay? I'm just going to put this really pretty blue bowl right here and then layer that. and then just pop in a little bit of filler. So I have this spring filler that I got actually back in the day at Aldi, and I'm just going to layer it, the little dried flower. And I feel like that's a great look for a table. I like that. Okay, so one of my favorite trends right now are the spring candles, because I am a candle person, and scents are decor too. So this one smells so absolutely amazing. I think it was Home Goods that I found this little candle. And look, it's so decorative. It has the pop of yellow floral already. And so you could just leave it like that. Or you could kind of like prop the tin off to the side. And then don't forget to trim your wicks, guys. So this one is orange and bergamot. It is a sensory journey, and oh my goodness, I love the smell of orange. It smells so, so good. It has notes of bergamot, orange, mandarin, and cinnamon. Smells so good. Okay, orange flowers, jasmine, vanilla. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my little flower shears and I'm going to cut the wicks, because you've got to trim the wicks. It's just before you actually burn the candle, so it burns properly. There we go. Okay. I'm going to trim my wicks. There we go. And now we are just going to take a lighter and light our candle. And I really feel, if you don't have like small children, I feel like candles, like you may want to use the little LED battery ones if you do, but I really, really love a lit candle. I love the ambiance. It is simple, effortless Easter decor or spring decor, because spring really, I mean, the spring season is several months. So this is just a spring refresh, and I am loving the spring candles trend. Okay, so I'm in the corner of my kitchen. Does anybody else have one of these spaces where it's kind of like you're trying to visualize a little vignette or something? So I think what we're going to do is first clean. Have I mentioned that I need to do some spring cleaning? Anybody else out there? Oh my goodness, it can get really bad. So, okay, we're going to wipe down our surfaces here. Okay, could probably do an even better job, but that's fine. Okay, so now we are going to take a little cookie jar. This one, again, is Hearth and Hand. See that I love Hearth and Hand, right? And then I'm just going to put this back here. And really, if you are a less is more person, which I really kind of recommend just putting one item there, but if you can't help yourself, add a little ginger jar that's a different size, maybe even smaller. I feel like I could even do something smaller. But then I'm going to add a little pop of yellow. So the pop of color that I have chosen is yellow. We did yellow in the candle, we did yellow in the orchid, and now yellow in the clock. And again, I have 3 items. It's a corner. So like a little triangle, your eye goes, oh, okay, that makes sense. And then I could even add a little ribbon here, but I think I'm just going to leave it plain.
Thanks so much for watching, friends, and happy spring! I hope this video gave you some inspo ideas for your space. Have a great day!